Football/soccer news by Akash Sathi. Big games. Who will make it to the round of 16? You have selective games this upcoming Champions League week, which teams are in the brink of not qualifying for the round of 16. Teams like Barcelona are currently not going to qualify, even Atletico Real Madrid. So it's very important games. The important games that you might want to watch is Barcelona versus Bayern Munich, Benfica, Dinamo Kiev, Paris Saint-Germain versus Club Brugge, a good game could be there. AC Milan, Liverpool. Also, you have Real Madrid versus Inter, and I think arguably one of the biggest ones is FC Porto versus Atletico Madrid, because I do think Barcelona is going to obviously win. So those teams are quite in a bad position, so we have to wait and see. League games. So there's a couple of eye-attracting games, such as PSG versus Monaco, Real versus Atletico, and Liverpool versus Aston Villa. PSG versus Monaco, just because these two teams just colliding, it's a good game to just watch. And the Real versus Atletico, which is going to be a derby between those two clubs, so it's nice to see those teams going against each other. And then Liverpool versus Aston Villa. This is also a very important game because it's the return of Steven Gerrard as a manager to play against his home team, which is Liverpool. So we can only wait to see how that goes. World Cup worries. So a couple teams have not fully qualified for the World Cup yet in 2022. Teams like Portugal, Wales, Scotland, Italy are currently not qualified for the World Cup, and they will have to be in a playoff. Teams like Italy and Portugal are confirmed. One of the two are confirmed not to be in the World Cup. And this is also quite significant because Ronaldo plays for Portugal, and it would be very sad not to see him play in the World Cup, as this could possibly be his last World Cup that he's playing at his best, obviously. So we have to just wait and see. Big stories. Will he go? Who will replace him? PSG consider releasing Pochettino to Man United at the end of the season. So Mauricio Pochettino is most likely to leave PSG, and I'm hoping, or most likely, which everyone in the football community is saying, is that Zinedine Zidane is most likely to replace him at PSG, and Pochettino will be the manager of Manchester United. Who will be crowned top scorer? Mohamed Salah is currently in the lead with 17 goals. We have been lucky enough to see the best players in each of the leagues of Lewandowski, Mohamed Salah, Erling Haaland, a couple others in other selective leagues that are currently going head-to-head to see who could be the top scorer of all these European leagues. And I think Mohamed Salah will come out on top. Fantasy Premier League. So there's a couple of Fantasy Premier League notes you might want to take. As we can see that a lot of these top three clubs of Liverpool, Chelsea, and Manchester City are the players of those clubs are getting the most attraction to, and the top transfers of most game weeks, as you can see with Jota, James, Rudiger, Alexander-Arnold, and Cancelo. These are all players that are very in form right now. And then on the other side, there's selective players due to injury that are being transferred out. Most captained by top 100. So they've taken the top 100 people of fantasy leagues, and they've decided of who's the most captain. And Mohamed Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold, both Liverpool players, taking the lead with them captaining those players because they have been so informed with getting assists and goals and getting the most points for your team. Then you also have the most transferred out with Chilwell, Antonio, and Benrahma, which players are struggling with fitness issues and also form issues of not scoring enough, assisting enough. But with Chilwell, he got unfortunately injured for most likely half of more of the season, so we have to just wait and see that. But thank you for watching. See you next time, and those were the sources.